Okay, here we go again. This is Midnight Crazy, and this is the interlude part 2, I guess. Okay, we've just done the farm. So here we go. The police. Non-fables. Mondays. Short for mundane. Monday is a catch-all term that fables use to refer to the non-magical inhabitants of their adopted home. Warding spells are placed around the blocks of Fabletown and the farm keep their minds distracted and dull within certain boundaries. However, if anything should pique their curiosity or scrutiny of a large group of Mondays, these magical protection charms would overload and fail. As sheriff of Fabletown, one of Bigby's primary functions is to ensure the Fabletown community maintains a low profile. That's fair enough. You know, it's all possible it could be a Monday doing these murders, but it could be a fable as well. It's hard to tell. It's probably going to point at a fable rather than a Monday, but it's a possibility. Well, at this point, it's not giving us any options for it being a Monday. Glamours. Look at this. Alright, glamours are the spells that allow the users to change their appearance. They are expensive, but can be purchased by non-human fables in order to pass for human among the Mondays. Cheap glamours can be found in the seedier parts of Fabletown, but they are often unreliable and prone to sudden failure. I wonder if Mondays can purchase one of those things. Yeah, but they'd have to know about it first. Be kind of cool, though. Prince Lawrence. Oh, dear. He looks awful. Faith's husband. Oh. Okay, after escaping the homelands, Prince Lawrence and his wife Faith immediately fell victim to the harsh realities of the mundane world. Yeah, it's kind of hard. Must have been like running into a brick wall. They moved to New York, hoping to find aid in a community of fellow fables. But without enough money to live in Fabletown, they had to settle on an apartment on the outskirts of the neighborhood. Unfortunately, that meant they were out of sight and out of mind when it came to government assistance. They're fables. It shouldn't have mattered. But yeah. Their prospects dwindling, Faith left Lawrence to try to make it on her own. Now, without his wife for support, Lawrence struggles to motivate himself and quickly sinks into depression. Oh, God, there must be something. Oh, dear. I mean, what must have happened for things to be so bad? Then again, how long ago was the Exodus? Was the Exodus a couple of 100 years ago, or a recent thing? I can't remember if it said or not, but it's all part of the story. Other than that, I find it hard to believe that they didn't try other aspects. The Tweedles, hired goons. They're not as jolly as what they were in the stories. The Tweedle brothers, Dumb and Dee, are thugs for hire. They appear human, allowing them to carry out their contracts in the Monday world without drawing suspicion. They are inseparable as they are ruthless. Yeah. They look it, don't they? Holly! Holly is a no-nonsense kind of troll. Well, You'd probably expect that from a troll, wouldn't you? And the owner of the Trip Trap Bar. She's glamoured to appear human, but her patrons know better. Holly takes good care of her regulars, often on the downtrodden fables with little to spare, but she has no patience for the Fabletown government that has done nothing to locate her missing sister. Yeah. I wouldn't have patience for people like that either. Grendel, Drifter. Grendel just wants to be left alone. In the old days, he terrorized North Mead Halls, but lately he can be found occupying a stool in various quiet, dumpy bars around New York. He hates the noise of the city, but must work there to afford his glamour. Norse story, huh? That must be a lot of people in Fabletown. Depending on how many died in the Exodus. I don't know. I wonder if it'll give any more information on that later down the track. Despite his gruff bearings, he is fiercely loyal to those who've learned to offer him the space and silence he desires. Talking to him is like watching a time bomb tick down. It's only a matter of time. Bluebeard! Wait, I thought he was Blackbeard. Oh, I must have got that wrong. Oh, wealthy scoundrel. Yeah. I don't know much about New York, but, I'm pretty sure he fitted in well. Okay, Bluebeard managed to escape the homelands with his riches intact. Yeah, I'm sure he found a way. And continues to be one of the wealthiest fables in New York. I wonder if he's got connections with the Mundys as well, because that'd probably be a good way to keep his wealth and get richer if he plays his cards right. The Fabletown government depends on his generous contributions, and he often uses his influence for his own benefit. Like, that's surprising. As a former serial killer, he claims his days of decapitating his brides are over. Yeah, that's kind of hard to say. I mean, that can go either way. That's a bit of gray. I mean, yeah, he could be telling the truth, or he could be lying through his teeth. Okay, but even then, he was able to leave his violent ways. But even if he was able to leave his violent ways in the homelands, that hasn't stopped him from making an occasional trip down crooked lane. Yeah. So, once there was a crooked man, however that story goes. Bigby's Mercy. In the days leading up to the Exodus, the Big Bad Wolf hunted armies of men and goblins in the Black Forest. These evading forces had driven off the great beast's preferred quarry, and their own flesh was rotten with corruption. Hardly a suitable replacement. Yeah. He made it his game to destroy the camps, devour their night watchmen, and disrupt their supplies trains while sparing their prisoners. One day he broke their ranks and discovered a particular woman they held captive. Her skin was white as snow, but her hair was dark as the night sky. He approached her, and she, knowing no sword could match the giant wolf's power, bravely placed her shackles in the beast's mouth. He freed her, but years will pass before the two met again in the Mundy world. Ooh. Wow, that's a little bit of backstory. Interesting. It looks like that's all there is for the moment. Yeah. I wonder if we missed something in chapter 1. I hope not. But I'm guessing all the 2s is the second chapter. The 3s are chapter 3. 4 is 4 and 5 is 5. I wonder if all the chapters have been released. Alright, that looks like everything that's been unlocked at this point in time. Previous menu. Alright. Quick look at the achievements. Let's see. Welcome to Fable Town. The axe through the head. Wolf in sheriff's clothing. The long goodbye. The frog or the prince. They look like a nice couple there. Picnic in the parlors. Light and snowfall. And obviously, look. Oh well. There's a lot to do, and it looks like I might have missed something. Oh well, I can always replay this in my free time. But first, I want to go through this and record it and just have fun with it. But that looks like that's the end of all I got of the fables and achievements. Oh, and player choices here. Okay. Gave Faith money. Let's see. 84.5% made the same choice. Did you tell beasts the truth about beauty? About 19.5. Where'd you decide to go first? Me and only 30.8 went and saw Prince Lawrence before helping Toad. What happened to Prince Lawrence? You stopped him from dying. Prime suspect. Alright, 22% thinks it's the pimp. Oh dear. Who did you arrest? Tweedledee. I really don't think Woody did it, but who knows? I'm not a detective. Alright. I'm gonna end it there. This is the, this is just an interlude. I'll probably do another one after I've done chapter 2. I need to find time to record chapter 2 by this point. But yeah, I'm enjoying this. I hope you are too. I know probably by this point in time, barely anyone's watched anything, but I'm not worried. I'm a realist. It's gonna take years for me to get anywhere. But as long as I'm having fun, there should be no problems. But back to things at hand. I am Midnight Crazy, and if you enjoyed this series so far, leave a comment, leave a like. It's getting in the habit of saying that, because this should help me sometime in the future. But until then, I'll see you all later. See you later.